Hello, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Hello, Luke Solus, Plaguebird, I'm Just Rocket, Seabreeze, Fennec, Phoenix 25, Despotsini, The Chaucer, Wilhelm 13, Broad Metalluck 2, Just Nom, and Despotsini. Hello, hello, welcome one and all for our Darker and Dungeoner adventure. Ruin has not yet come to our stream. The first attempt of blind running this game on Stygian. I was going to use the word abyssal. Remains alive. We fought 2 bosses yesterday, which made me realize very likely
my obsession caused this great foulness.
What I suspect will happen.
That I must rely upon you to set it right.
What I suspect will happen is that we're going to face a boss where we would have needed to engage with the mechanics in some way. Like I'll need to prepare in some way, bring a certain type of party, have a certain type of resistance, whatever. And due to lack of knowledge, because this isn't how the devs expect you to experience the game, I'm just going to go in and die. That's unfortunately what I think will probably happen. So thinking about that a little bit strategically, with all due respect, I hope this run goes down in a fiery blaze of glory. Me too. But what I was thinking about is, as long as we don't buy out gold to below like 2,000, 3,000, if we leave just a pittance, if we find ourselves in that kind of situation where we're analyzing things and we're like, we're doomed, and we can run because we did that once, and it actually isn't that bad, that might be our way of staying alive to refight the boss later. Just a thing I'm sort of thinking about as a potential possibility. As far as how we've approached the last few dungeons, I don't know, seems good. We had some very profitable, like the whole inventory was full of treasures. I feel like that's gotta be the best. You find Darkest Dungeon to be more puzzly? Well, yeah, I mean, that sounds right. That's sort of what I expect. Sort of what I'm seeing so far. Okay, so we can do stuff from our last run. I would like a Highwayman back on the roster just because the damage seemed good. Just like nothing complicated. The damage of the Highwayman just seemed like excellent. Also like the nice AoE damage from Grape Shot Blast. Yeah, I liked that quite a bit. So I don't know. I've been really enjoying the comp that we've been running though, so for sure. So Dodge team win. I mean, I think be careful with suggestions, because if you've played this game before, you're gonna know things that you might accidentally be spoilery, or like, I also don't really want knowledge of what is and isn't good. I have been working on trying to get as much dodge as possible, feeling like that's the, I don't know, it's MDEF, right? It's one of those things that you want as much as possible. That's my, I don't know, optimization brain kicking in, where if it really is hit chance against dodge chance, in the same way as MDEF, where they're kind of applied together and then whatever. Actually, because base chance to hit is accuracy minus the opponent's dodge, right? Based on that fact, we just want to get as much as possible. That's the stat you like? I mean, I also like damage. If they're dead, they can't hurt you. What if you put together an all-girls team and blast Sabrina Carpenter songs? Sounds good. Sounds good. Initiative is good now. I also like speed. But what I like, I think, in speed is setting up a team where we can get kind of an engine going, where we can make, I'll say, like a disparate spread of speeds, such that we don't let the enemies get too many turns all in a row. So like, I think if everyone's fast, my current impression is that that's actually maybe a bad thing. We kind of want some people to be really fast, and then maybe a couple to be really slow, especially if the ones who are really slow maybe have like a protection ability just in case something terrible happens, or a heal, or something like that. Anyway, these are just some of my thoughts. They're not really new from yesterday. They're just sort of the same ones as yesterday. So anyway, without further ado, let's look at upgrading some stuff. It's getting expensive. It is getting expensive. Actually, what I'm going to look at first is try to figure out where we want to go next and who we want to bring, and then we'll sort of run it from there. This sounds vaguely of speed tuning. I don't know what that means. You're much more strategy minded than I am. Well, I do like strategy games. That's sort of my... What difficulty? We're playing on Stygian. Because that's just how I like to play games. You find the hardest difficulty and you just see if it works. Don't get me wrong. If it had been a complete disaster, I'd have pushed it down. But... Okay, so it looks like we've got all these level 1 things that we can't do with this crew. We get more rewards for the higher level ones. We've not done a veteran one yet. We've only done the... whatever level 2 was called. So we could bring like some level 2 squad and get some other people trained up, potentially? Or we could just go right into a veteran level 1. Especially, let's see. We don't have any arbalesters. I didn't really care for the arbalester. Maybe they're good with like a marking crew. I didn't get a good first impression though. We could try visiting the farmstead again. How did the boss fight go? I think I missed that. It went well. We fought, first we fought an apprentice necromancer, and that really wasn't too much of a problem. And then we fought the sonorous prophet, and this is the fight where, that inspired my comment at the beginning of the stream about why I suspect we're gonna die to a boss, or maybe need to run from a boss, or who knows. Because our squad, so the way the fight was arranged, and for you who've played the game, you maybe already know it, I don't know. You know, there's these pews in front, and then he was in the back, and he had a pull or a move resist of like 200. So even though we had a pull skill on Karskin, we weren't actually able to pull him, so we had to like beat our way through to him, and the fight just went on so long. He didn't do much stress damage to us, and we had like no stress at all, so stress wasn't a concern at all, but he did do a lot of just like damage, and I think we probably got reasonably lucky with our weird reconstruction rolls, and definitely healing was the key. Like we had to do little baby heals from both weird reconstruction and inspiring cry to just keep people off death's door. It was honestly kind of a harrowing fight, and I was a little worried that we were just gonna lose right there. But then we didn't lose. So, if only wood chippers had been invented already. Yeah, we had to use swords and clubs to be the wood chippers, which seems bad. All right, so we're gonna go to... I might try the farmstead again. We tried it like as our very second thing we did, and then had to leave. So we can bring level 2 dudes to that. So we could bring King Tet, Brewski, Eldazare, and Twitch Gvoth, perhaps? And we can try getting some of the shard currency I haven't seen a place to spend that, I think, except for there was one building. It might have been near the bottom.
My failings.
No, it wasn't any of these. It was definitely some of these then, maybe. Heroes will no longer suffer random hunger checks. Is that even... I actually literally don't recognize what that is. So it looks like it's maybe only for... Oh, they don't take blueprints though. Increases the size of the buffs. I haven't really been using that. You want to know where to spend gems? No, I don't. Thank you for asking instead of just answering. But no, I don't. What do you prioritize when it comes to town upgrades? You know, honestly, I think with this type of game, here's my reasoning for this, for what I've done so far, because I think it's kind of an interesting thing to talk about. In most games, the first upgrades in anything are cheaper. So I've been kind of just upgrading everything a little bit. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. I probably don't really want to upgrade the bar and Abbey that much now that I'm kind of realizing that we just like don't come back with a ton of stress. These were the first things I upgraded the most and probably shouldn't have. You know, if I just upgraded the guild and blacksmith more right off the bat, I think that would have been better. So you're not a smart player, you upgrade what you can afford. I don't know, I feel like that's probably fairly smart. I haven't really upgraded the stagecoach much. I'm a little bit tempted to bring in another jester and a highwayman, so I might increase our roster size. But then, what's the point? Like, I want to make sure... Basically, here's what I'm thinking. I want to make sure we've got a variety of different classes, because I don't really know what's good and bad. And then we can sort of level people up and sort of figure out what's needed. So, favorite class so far in Wise of the Crusader? No, my favorite class I think is the Plague Doctor, even though I have 3 Crusaders. I do like the Crusader. But Plague Doctor and Jester. Plague Doctor and Jester have been pretty good to me. All right, I'm gonna upgrade the barracks.
Great heroes can be found even here.
And do I even care about this
mud and rain.
guy? Maybe not. I'm gonna bring in a jester and a highwayman.
Elusive, evasive,
Okay,
persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
that's right. So first up we've got Scataboosh. And our jester here is Susage. Now, I realize that we've got a few jesters already, but since we've got the jester building, I feel like having 3 jesters seems fine. I like the jester quite a bit. Okay, so let's figure out a squad and where we want to go. And then we'll figure out upgrades for them. I kind of want to try going to the farmstead just to see, just to know. So, and I think we want to treat Karskin's disease here anyway. So he'll go, right? Yeah, okay. So we can bring Brewski here. We could bring King Tet, so let's bring these 2. Is it Susage or Susage? Susage running with damage? You'd have to ask Susage. Which of the 2 it is. Boy, I suppose if this is an endless combat, maybe my plan of doing a finale is kind of bad, huh? But also, if it's an endless combat, doing a battlefield ballad that just keeps stacking maybe is really good too. Especially if there is a boss at the end of this, which I don't know if there is because we abandoned it. Again, don't answer these questions. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we'll have to train him in Battle Ballad. But sure. Speed, accuracy, crit. Mostly I like the accuracy and crit. But I like hitting enemies and I like critting enemies. And we've also got, I suppose I should bring some sort of heal though. Again, considering it's like an endless fight. Is this a goated region run where there's decisions? Yeah. Just kill them before they can hit back? I mean, right, that's kind of the plan. Is this really what we want to do though? I don't have any healer. If this is going to be an endless fight, maybe I don't do that mission at all. Maybe we're not ready for it. Maybe we just do a different one. I'm going to pivot. I'm not going to go to the farmstead yet. Let's do long. I don't think I've seen this yet. Let's try a long one. Though I guess I've been going to the ruins an awful lot. Oh yeah, and for those who are curious, I created this thing, which you can also find a link to on the Discord. This is my ongoing curios tracker. I kind of want to go to somewhere that isn't the ruins. So maybe let's just go to the Weald. Oh, especially, we've got a Weald Explorer here. Perfect. This guy hates the Eldritch. I think there were a bunch of Eldritch in the Weald. Oh, Weald Tactician? Oh yeah, we're definitely going to the Weald. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're absolutely going to the Weald. Perfect. Yeah, that's where we're going. All right, so we're gonna do this one, this medium one. Plus 15% healing skills. Maybe that's good. I don't know. I think we'd like to have that available. So let's unequip all the trinkets and then figure out what we want to have equipped. I suppose we run out of space eventually. Let's get Rock Gut Sensor and a Stun Stone here on Twitch Gvoth. On Eldazare, we're gonna put on the Critical Dice. And then maybe a Swift Cloak? Yeah. And then King Tet. Who's got the guard ability. You find head? We have Barristan's head. Who's got the highest? Let's see. Okay, Eldazare's got the highest trap skill. I wonder if... Well, I don't know. I guess the traps aren't so bad. They're kind of bad. Alright, reduced chance of party being surprised. And King Tet, since he's got the protection thing, let's just boost him up. Well, I don't really want to do minus 15% damage. I'll do the head. We've got a stress heal. We've got a stress heal. Okay, so we're gonna bring this crew. So let's make sure before we go that we've got all of the things upgraded for them that we might want. So we can upgrade King Tet. And do I want to pay resources to make this cheaper? Yikes. You ate too much candy and now your tummy's upset? You forgot how much sugar hurts? Feel a crash coming? Oh no. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too much candy. How'd you get that head? I don't know, it's just a random, I don't know, I couldn't tell you for any particular trinkets. I don't remember. A mission, I'm guessing? Or a chest? It's not a very good answer, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like we're gonna want to get that upgrade eventually. Is there anything we would want to do instead with that gold? Eventually I'm gonna want to maybe mess with quirks, but I don't feel smart enough to know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing any other meaningful upgrades that I want to do, so let's do that one. Let's go to the blacksmith, let's make it cheaper.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
That's right. And let's upgrade him. Oh, he's already upgraded. I forgot what the icon looked like. And we can't upgrade here. I maybe did something I didn't even need to. Okay. Well, that did nothing for us. Literally nothing. Oh well. Is reminding you of things that you saw but don't remember considered a spoiler? I'm gonna say yes, because you might view it as something I saw and don't remember because you committed it to memory because you understood it. For me, it might have been something that entered my field of view, but I didn't notice or didn't realize the significance of. So I would say let's avoid that one too. All right, let's upgrade these skills. These are the good ones. We like these ones. And we don't need to bother with the battle ballad here in this place we're going because we're not going to the farmstead, so we can stick with these ones. Think of the secret door, it took him like 10 minutes to find. Well, here's why it took me a long time to find that. I thought when it was like, you uncovered a secret door, I was looking for a room, like a room to click on, not a spot in the hallway. Like I thought it would be like, I don't know, in like a Zelda dungeon, and then there's like a magical off-map thing that appears, not on the map, so I just wasn't looking in the right spot. And maybe I'm dumb, but that's what I was doing. It was a room? No, it wasn't. It's in the hallway. That's not a room. I wanted its own little room. Okay. Got a lot of money. I guess maybe we don't have to spend all our money.
Success depends on survival.
Pep talk, the cure, self-medicate. Okay, those all seem fine. We can unlock 4, like equip 4, so I mean, if I want more options, like maybe maintain equipment could be kind of nice. I liked weapons practice on the other guy too. It's really good. I like that a lot. Let's go with the weapons practice. I like crits. Simple as. I also like mockery. Though initially I thought it was like a 60 for 20, but it's actually a 40 for 20. Oh, this is pretty good. Let's do that one. And then we've already got 4 here. Okay, I think that's fine. Chad is like a parent trying to bestow wisdom on their child. Slurgi is the determined, independent, young rapscallion refusing any and all advice thrown his way. I mean, I'm refusing to even let it be said. All right, so let's go to the sanitarium where we're gonna treat Karskin of his ennui, which is apparently a disease. Could have fooled me. And otherwise, they've got low enough stress. I don't think we need to bother treating anyone's stress. I don't know if there's any like quirks that we want to fix. That one feels like one we want to get rid of, but man, I don't know, if we just end up replacing them, who cares? Yeah, I really don't like clumsy. God, that's expensive. Holy shit. I also don't like risk taker on... Yeah, Behenotos. Yeah, the dodge. Lack of dodge is bad. Oh yeah, and then so I did do equipment, I did skills, I did campfire skills. I guess we're good. I think we're ready to go on this next expedition. I'm pretty sure that's true. Yeah, so we were gonna go to the Weald, and I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, put a tourniquet on the festering wood by destroying any creature you encounter. Cleanse. Okay. All right, so from the Weald, we've got Eerie Spiderweb, Tent, Old Tree, and Carcass as things we've discovered so far. The only thing that we know works is you can use a tent with nothing. And herbs worked on the Carcass, so I think we're gonna be spending some resources on just stuff to learn about our curios. We don't have much for heals here. Pretty much just Brewski. I mean, technically, isn't there a battlefield medicine? That's not much of a heal. I mean, I could bring extra food and just use the food as a heal. Do you have a preferred locale, Slurgi? So far, I've had really good luck in the ruins. I was just doing the ruins over and over and over again, for better or worse. Yeah, we don't have much for a heal. Is that a problem? We've got a stress heal here. We got the guard here. Got a little baby heal here. I mean, maybe battlefield medicine could be kind of nice on Twitch Kvothe. And the idea there is when we're just sort of stalling and making fights last as long as possible. I often just end up using stuns when it was Behenotos. But The problem with that is a lot of times the enemy's in the front row, so I could only do Noxious Blast. Actually, the Battlefield Medicine is probably really good to pair with our Occultist when we bring them. I could just bring extra food. That's more food than I would normally want to bring, but I think that's fine. So let's bring just like one of each thing. Otherwise, torches are for wimps. We'll just bring a few. And all right, so if we're going to the Wield, the only thing I know that works so far is herbs work on a carcass. So let's bring extra herbs. And there was a spider web where a torch, shovel, holy water, herbs, and anti-venom didn't work. But maybe that's one you're just not supposed to use anything. Yeah, I'll bring 2 keys, 2 shovels, extra anti-venom. Holy water seems more a thing for the ruins, is my read on that. So let's bring 2 of all these things. I've not found a single thing that laudanum works on yet, I don't think. If I were to look through my sheets, pretty sure every single time I've tried to use it, it has failed. That's true. Healing and torches only for wimps? Yeah.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from.
So we've got to complete 100% of room battles.
Let us burn out this evil.
So we're gonna have to just like, okay, go one way and then just go back. Shallow grave. A grave dug in haste. We just dig it. Unless this is gonna be like burning books where we get like a massive penalty. Okay. Alright, that was good. Alright. As expected. Treasures. No problem. Easy. That trap was on the map.
Carelessness will find no clemency.
I literally could have just prevented that. So we could eat the 6 damage, or I could anti-venom it. We don't have much for heals, let's anti-venom it. I'm dumb. Okay, sacks of treasures. Not much. And let's light up a torch before we head to the next hallway fight here. Oh! Alright, so it's more of these nerds. Lovely. Yeah, let's do our disorienting blast in this guy. Nice, so this guy can only do his like struggle bus move. So I kind of don't want to knock him back. But we can do this guy. Favorite narrator quote? Actually, during the intro, he said, oh, what was the exact phrasing? It wasn't "I lost consciousness." It was like "consciousness failed me." And I really liked the phrasing on that. That was really like, like I liked that. I liked the phrasing on it a lot.
Destroyed.
Destroyed.
The will to fight falters.
Back to the pit.
It's a niche pick. I don't know. Seemed cool to me. I liked it. Alright, so everyone's basically full healed. Pretty close. We took a bunch of stress damage, though. We have good stress heals, though. So that one I'm less worried about. See, this is what I'm talking about. Twitch Kvolth, it'd be nice to be able to do a heal here. Or some sort of... something. Yeah, let's stun him. Wow, that was too much damage. That was too much damage. He died. I didn't want him to die yet. Our inventory space is full already? This is what I'm talking about. This is a disaster. I obviously am taking these crests. This feels like a place to not get rid of anti-venom. The crate is empty. But I want treasure. Okay. Room battle with Curio. Most people don't watch the opening cinematic all the way through, beyond once or twice, so I'd imagine they forget all those favor... Yeah, that sounds right. In favor of the in-game lines. Okay, bunch of torches. So, should we light one up before the next fight? Probably. Let's do two. Alright, so we're fighting some of these, like, fungal scratchers. Just, we've only seen harmless swipe. I'm gonna guess harmless swipe only happened because we pushed him to the back. That doesn't seem like something that they normally do. That's my sneaking suspicion. So let's do the only heal that we need, and then a stress heal. That's right, you're stunned, nerd. Harmless swipe. Harmless. No harm. Right. We can still do our finale. I was worried that he wasn't in the first position and we wouldn't be able to do it.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
All right, despite his high blight resist, we managed to still get him. Get wrecked. Groping swipe. We're still never gonna know what it does. Okay, keeping him stunned while we relieve our team of stress. If we are currently in the darkest dungeon, was the one in the intro the brightest dungeon? That's a good question. Alright, so if I do just a little bit of more blight here, even with no damage. Nope, we just... Okay. Okay, we just need to do a baby amount of damage there. Doesn't Crusader have a maneuver skill? He does, we don't have it equipped. I don't think this guy knows it. I think the other one does. But we have one. We're happy to milk the combat though. No reason not to. So we'll just hit this guy. Get him low enough.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Okay, getting our stress nice and low. That's a pretty healthy hit point and stress levels now. Okay, so he's not gonna die yet. I think that's actually a good thing. Hey. Milk these combats for all they're worth.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Okay, I was hoping for a crit there.
Seize this momentum. Push on.
Who needs holy water? We're not gonna need it here. And maybe we don't even need food. We actually have not found a good use for the laudanum yet, but maybe that's here in the Weald. It's not that dark. I don't know. The greed takes over. I can't experiment with the curios if I'm too greedy, but I can't not be greedy because it's who I am. You know, good uses for laudanum IRL, not sure about the game. All right, so these ectoplasms, we've seen what cytokinesis can do. We've only fought, I think we've only been to the Weald exactly one time. And it took, what I assume it did, again, I'm not looking for confirmation on this, just going with my first impression, is turned a corpse into another unit. I mean, cytokinesis is like the separation of cells. So it might be that they just need like a free spot and then they can just do it, but I don't know. What you're saying is you need corpses to test your thesis? Yeah, so why don't we make some of those?
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Let's figure out what their other abilities are, unless we kill this guy.
Another abomination.
All right, so let's see if this guy does his cytokinesis. No, slime. Oh, that was like a baby attack. Okay, screw these guys. You're good at figuring stuff out? Well, don't... I don't know that that's true. Alright, speed of 1. We should be able to go before him. We stun this guy. You don't know shit about this game? Okay. I was thinking, well, for what it's worth, I could be wrong, right? That conclusion that I just drew, that could be just simply incorrect. So you can't spoiler? Okay. I mean, for what it's worth, these conclusions, they're not conclusions. Like, I could just straight up be wrong, right? So keep that in mind. Okay, so let's just do a baby amount of damage here. Yeah, okay.
Soothed. Sedated.
Yeah, baby amount of damage. Okay, so it'll die on its turn. Okay, that's fine. This man's preparing his Excel spreadsheet to track his observations and compile a dataset for further analysis on Darkest Dungeon tactics as we speak. No, I actually literally am doing it. Here's the link. So, anyway, you can watch me fill it out in real time. Okay, we have a pristine fountain. See, right? If you go to the Weald page of that doc, you'll see me entering pristine fountain. Boy, this feels like I should have kept the holy water, huh? Unless we just use this one. Yeah, it does look holy water-ish, but I guess we're just gonna touch it. It might clear stress, a lot of these do, so maybe I just choose the highest stress boy. Fountain invigorates the hero. Ha! That is in fact exactly what it did. Alright. We keep moving. Alright, so there will be a battle there. Hunger. Yeah, we eat. Spirits command me to do this. So was that demonomania? Yeah, it must be. So we gained fast healer, plus 10% healing skills while camping. I actually don't know if that is when he heals others or others heal him. Thorny thicket? Shovel.
Victim to the spreading corruption.
Yeah, I don't know if it's given or received. Again, don't. This is a hypothetical. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say. Oh no. We're out of shovels. Can I use a torch on it? No. Okay. I mean, it's only the shovel icon.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Indefatigable? I would say indefatigable. Huh. Let's see. So we got a battle here. We could light up a torch. Or we could get more out of it by not. Hello, I started playing this game about 6 years ago. And you're still not to the end, so I wish you luck. I'm not sure what to make of that comment. I have, like, okay, there's a lot to take in there. Okay, we didn't get surprised at least. Good evening, do you like garden gnomes? I do, actually. Okay, good stun. Good stuns. That's why I really like the Plague Doctor. Like, being able to stun more than one unit just feels like such a crazy value. Alright, so let's get a kill. If we can kill, we kill. If he's like me, he just gets bored by the end of the run and doesn't do the last dungeon. I actually... Well, I was gonna say, I wonder if I'll know when the last dungeon is there. I mean, probably. The game probably communicates that pretty well. But I have a feeling I will not get bored and not do the last dungeon. No, I've got that completionist sort of mindset. I can't turn that off. All right, let's get the spitter. That seems to be the more damaging one. The web is less of a problem. Yeah, be careful, and yeah, remember no spoilers of any kind. Yes, absolutely, thank you. Bite, miss. Hey, we got some dodgy jesters.
Cuts on its own.
Okay, so we're gonna drag out the fight as we do. Yeah, this is why we need to get some sort of either something else for the Plague Doctor to do. So he's gonna die on his next turn. We've got most of the stress taken care of, to be fair. And this could crit, but won't kill, so let's do it. Okay.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Destroy them all. Who even needs healers? Not us? Yeah, we just heal one hit point at a time. And if we really need food or healing, If we really need healing, we eat food. Exactly. Thanks, game. Battlefield medicine for extra penny pinching value? Yeah, exactly. That's the plan. And actually, let's light up the torches so we don't take stress while we're walking around doing nothing. I mean, if anything, I want the light to be low when I'm going to new places where I'm going to get treasure. But since there's we've already been here. Let's just not accumulate stress. like pointlessly. So far, I found I've been overbringing torches. Like almost every single time. I think it's okay to overbring them a little bit, but I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but you might not even need to use the camp. I mean, I think we just always do use the camp though. Like there's no downside. Oh, there's gonna be a... We've already been through this hallway. I wonder if monsters like move around. Huh. Yeah, weird. Yikes, well, all right, I'm glad I brought all this food. Good lord.
The sparkling eyes of youth, twisted and made merciless.
The Collector? LOL RDY, thank you for the sub. The Collector. Only 50% stun resist. I might, I mean, I don't think I solo yet. Let's do an inspiring tune to buff our finale one time before we do solo. I guess we'll do Noxious Blast. Collect Call. I'm sorry, what? Collected Vestal, collected Highwayman. Hey, these are dead allies? Is this sick? One of the few things you're grateful of not having a completionist mindset saves you from so much trouble, especially from the predatory tactics video games use to get money out of you. Oh yeah, so when I say I have a completionist mindset, I set my own goals. So think of how much I've played Battle Brothers. I'm gonna look right now on Steam for my Battle Brothers achievements. There are 6 achievements that I've never done. And I'm never going to, and I don't care. I don't care about arbitrary achievements or completions. I set my own, and then I am relentless. So it's a different type of completionist. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna kill their healer, assuming that they inherit the skills.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Stun him, I guess? Oh, okay. Or not. Headhunt. Collect Call. I see. Alright, so we've just got to kill the Collector. He's just going to keep making these, I guess. I suppose. Alright, let's get rid of their stats and then focus on the Collector, I guess. We'll keep debuffing him. And make a big crit. Everybody liked that. So let's do the Plague Grenade, I guess. Oh, it didn't hit him. I could either stun or just simply increase our protection. Set it on an ally. Yeah, sure. Oh, protected.
Ringing ears.
Ooh.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
I don't know, if I can't hit the back guy, do I care? I think I just want to... Oh, I guess let's stun this one since he hasn't moved yet. Lifesteal? No.
To a killing blow.
No! Okay, got a blight back on him. We've got to kill him. Eldazaria, unfortunately, is basically doing nothing anymore. I guess let's go for a stun. Yeah, I mean, that's the best move for us, I think. Show collection. Okay, it wasn't so bad. So go for stun, try to just keep him from doing damage to us as much as possible while we try to get more blight on him. It's like our only way of damaging him unless the front ones die, but that's like a little ways away. Eldazary's at death's door.
Facing the abyss.
Okay, let's go for the stun. That wasn't the stun, I pressed the wrong button. No! So it seems like they can attack anywhere. So I wonder if the smart thing actually is to solo, just so we get a ton of dodge. Feels brave. Take him out of death's door. Alright, I'm really glad, for whatever reason, Brewski was really fast in that round. And I'm not going to defend ally, actually. This guy will die if we just hit him. On his turn. Show collection? How about you don't? Okay, we did not dodge. Eldazary's back at death's door.
Hold fast.
That's the greatest joke of all. Headstrong? No, they can heal? Okay, I mean, I did speculate. Okay.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh my god, this lifesteal. Stop. I should reapply the blight. Oh boy. Unless I disorienting blast, right? Because then if I move him forward, then we can hit him with the others. Oh boy. No, I should get the blight. I should make sure the blight doesn't leave him. I can't do it with the Noxious Blast, it has to be the Plague Grenade. No one can't hit him. Oh no. He's just gonna die on his turn. He's faster than everyone. Somehow he was slower than that guy this turn. Well, I don't know. Actually, I guess Brewski technically could have rolled to go faster, but he's probably just going to bleed on his turn and die. We don't have any heal. I think that's just it. I think he's just going to die.
As the fiend falls,
Unless
blossoms.
Brewski goes before him. Yeah,
This
that was
is no
unlikely.
place for the weak or foolhardy.
Oh boy. Alright, we gotta try to finish this guy off, I guess. I don't know. Stun? No, don't. Oh my god. Ah!
A predator is often blind to its own peril.
Okay, alright. I thought we'd need to kill them manually afterwards.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
At least we keep the trinkets. What was that? Okay, so as something to keep in mind, something that really sucks here. If we lose 12 brothers and sisters total, we just lose. That is now number 9. Could you bandage that, Jester? I don't think so. Right, because it's on their own turn? I don't think so. Yikes. Who's dead so far? I don't know, lots of people. Alright, so we know there's at least no fights to the next room because we already scouted it, so I think this is safe to do, and then let's scout there. Or, rest there. Oh. So we'll have a trap up here. Okay. I guess if we already scouted, I think we know that there's no fight up to here, right, too? I don't think the scouting can fail us. I think it's always reliable. Okay, beast carcass, we know this one. This one's just the medicine. Oh, I just put carcass. Is that different from beast carcass? Oh, it looks like we got the indicator. Yeah, I think it's just called beast carcass. Where's the 4th guy? Taking a nap? I died because I refused to eat, then got a heart attack? Yeah, it's true. Okay, so I think we're gonna rest here. I wonder if we still get 12 points. We only have to spend 6 food. Okay. I mean, right. No, we still get 12 respite points. Okay. I mean, I think we can still probably complete this dungeon. So without our Jester anymore, I might do instruction onto Twitch Skvoth. That way we can more reliably get a stun at the start. Right, because if we make him faster, that seems good. So let's do weapons practice and instruction. So that's 7. Shit, maybe also tactics, right? I mean, if we just get, there's not going to be any more than 4 battles, probably. So I think as long as we go into those in good shape, we're doing well. I really like these sleeping skills. So is that literally all except for 1? I don't think we have a 1 cost. Oh, we do. No, okay, but it doesn't. I guess it's disease resistant, whatever. Okay. And then we rest. Yikes.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
That's right. So let's go to this room first, where we're apparently going to get in a fight right away. Gotta go back and watch the collector fight. It didn't go well. So let's do Soaring Blast, Rabid Rush. Rabid Gnasher. Causes bleed, probably? Yeah. Makes sense. We've got bandages, so we can bandage up. So we mostly just need to do lots of damage. Just kill him. So let's stun this one and then we'll kill another with the dude guy.
Eradicated.
Yeah, so let's bandage. Stun here and then kill the other. Actually, I might be able to kill this. Might be able to kill both.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Could try to kill both. Could also heal up a little bit. I think we can maybe drag it on a tiny bit.
Light. The promise of safety.
Miss. Easy. Okay. Hey, there it is. Nice. Very nice. Now we can just kill him.
Precision.
Nice. All right. That's all the extra stats. So he's gonna die on his turn, so let's not do anything except debuff him to make him slower on the next round so that we can hopefully go before him. And this won't kill unless it crits, and if it crits, we're happy. Okay. Now he's still fast. All right. Well, we get a bunch of money.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, we already lost someone to the collector, whatever the hell that is. Okay, we surprised them. That's good because we want to stun them. You can always lose more. I mean, we're down a person, so pretty easily. Let's beat this guy back so that we can hit this one. Yeah, messing up their order is just really nice. But Their blight resist is super high. I almost want to go for the stun again. Even though this guy's got the big stun resist. This guy doesn't. Or I could shuffle and stun him. That's also kind of cute. After rewatching the Collector fight, the bandage would have prevented the immediate death blow from bleed proc? I don't think that's true, because you can't, Oh my god. Alright, I think you accidentally did a mechanics spoiler. You didn't mean to.
Decisive pummeling.
Defeat 100 that's a human? I didn't realize you could use items on other people. I've never seen that option come up. So, I have just assumed that's not possible. So now I know. Be careful about the... I really don't know what I'm doing. Let me continue to not know what I'm doing. And see if I can figure it out without that kind of knowledge. You can't? Oh. Oh, okay, so then... Did he have a turn where he... now I'm confused even more. The first one you passed and didn't bandage? Oh, sure. We just weren't on death's door yet at that time. I see. I see. But probably just still should have. Okay. So close to dead. No.
Well struck.
Right. Mixing those two up in the order is really good, though. Darkest friends, are we having a wonderful time in the dungeon? You know, 3 out of 4. God, starting to add up. Let's do this one.
The ground quakes.
We do have some food, so. Let's just kill. Oh, wow. Okay.
These
Oh, quest complete.
Can be felt.
Well, now hold on. We're
We're
not done yet. There's at least a little bit of exploring we can still do. Okay, so we can just straight up get in fights in places we've already been. I don't think that's happened to us previously. What about the chest in the room? Oh my god. Oh, these guys have 100% stun resist. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, they were gonna disease me.
Masterfully executed.
Megs must have come to feast on the... Yeah. It has Slurgi. You've gotten into fights you've already explored on your second day? Oh. To be fair, on the second day, I was taking in so much new information that there were lots of things happening to me that I was just going to completely miss because I was paying attention to all of the things. Okay, unlikely that we have an opportunity to heal here. Yeah, let's just... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, see if we get a crit. And we did. Okay, let's go back for that chest.
As victories mount, so too
I didn't
will
realize.
resistance.
Key. So if the quest was to do all room battles...
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose
We
is
don't
made
expect
clear.
to run into as many battles, right? These games do kind of get overwhelming. It's actually better for you since you played Battle Brothers before. Yeah, I mean, I figure the first time you play any new game, you're going to be overwhelmed by all sorts of new stuff, especially when there's lots of mechanics. Like, there's just lots of stuff in this game, right? So we could medicinal herbs this to get food. Do I want to bother getting food? I mean, I think it's given food the previous 2 times we've done it. So I'm guessing it just always does that. We could try to just interact with it and see what happens. Unless I want to just like use the medicinal herbs. There's nothing else on my... Yeah, whatever. Okay, we've got the food. No, you should want to see the streamer suffer. That's the correct thing.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in
Still
blood.
full. She likes it when you watch. That's true. We do have unlimited hands. We can always just endlessly loot whatever we want with our hands. Even the mindset, most people aren't used to playing games where losing your characters isn't just a possibility, but kind of the whole point. Oh, I suppose. That's fair. Webnects? Webnects. Netted. Let's just kill them so they can't hurt us. If you kill them, they can't hurt you. Squash the spider, squash the spider. Alright, I'm gonna go for the crit. Or excuse me, the stun, because then we get 2 attempts at a crit, basically. Or he's gonna die in his turn. Let's heal up a bit. Alright. Oh man.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. Old tree. We tried a torch, we tried a shovel, we tried holy water, we tried herbs. None of those things worked. I mean, I feel like bandages is pointless, but we have it and we may as well try it. Okay. Bandages didn't do anything. Search it. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Yep, that's what happened last time. I think. Because I didn't mark any green. Well, let's explore the last room at least. Science conducted, science conducted. Okay, I guess that's the whole dungeon. Let's go home.
driving out corruption.
Just keep a list of the items you've tried. Oh, I literally am doing that very thing. It's right there. That's what I'm looking over on my other screen. This team didn't have any healing. How are we sustaining the HP? Just with a Crusader heal? I brought a bunch of extra food. I just brought a bunch of extra food. And to be fair, there was a time where we weren't able to sustain any healing. Serious respect. Oh. Unholy hater. Me too. Off guard. Ooh, I hate that. Minus speed and dodge on the first round on our AoE stun? That's terrible.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yikes. Yikes. All right, let's see what missions are available first, and then we'll kind of look at what we want to do in town. Ooh. I think I like that. We could go back to the Weald and then bring higher level dudes. I'm into that. We could bring our level 3s. This will be our first time doing a veteran. What's the logic behind the color coding? Oh yeah, green is good, red is bad, blue is it's done both. Simple. Yeah, so I think let's do this one. I like this Rampart Shield. This looks good. So we're able to bring level 3 brothers and sisters here. So let's bring, if we're going to the Weald, let's bring Brewski again. He's a Weald Explorer. Strongly believe yellow is the more appropriate medium color. Blue has confused many minds. I mean, you're probably right, but for me, yellow is like slightly difficult to visually distinguish from the green. It's very small on my other monitor. Boss, I'm ready. Yeah, you're gonna be going, Casario, absolutely. So we're gonna bring the dream team, Casario, Karskin, and Behenotos. That's gonna be the dream team here. This has been our go-to. Pretty strong little crew. My thing won't. There we go. My Twitch, like chat wouldn't scroll all the way to the bottom. In fact, it's still not doing it. Why is it not doing that? My OBS is being obnoxious. Huh, okay. Anyway, you don't need to worry about that. That's my problem. All right, I've been a hater on the Vestal, but I recognize the Vestal would have been good in that one boss fight where there was no stress damage, but we needed like sustain against the Sonorous Prophet. So I could see getting one leveled up just so that, again, my thought is if we run into a situation where we fight a boss, we realize we can't beat it, we run away to keep the run alive, and then if it's like one that requires sustain, I feel like this is probably good. Terrible for hallway fights, good for bosses? That's my sort of mindset. I guess let's see if they've got quirks that we actually want to bring them in. I guess this seems fine. Okay, I'm not able to see the... I'm not going to be able to see the... Oh, never mind. I guess it fixed itself. Nice, you're a highwayman? Yeah, I really actually like the highwayman. When I first... We've only had the one. And I will say, I guess I kind of liked... potentially, anyway, the Houndmaster for managing stress, but... Scouting chance for 4 battles? Well, I guess that's just like when it wears off. Huh. Highwayman's the most common Darkest Dungeon cosplay. Yeah, it's the most like reasonable one to pull off, probably. And the one time I ran a Hellion, I did like this. No, it was this one, right? Iron Swan? Now, why did I like this one more than this one? Oh, I see. I like just the big blap, the big damage of the Hellion. Sometimes you just want to hurt the enemy. But yeah, we had lost a Jester to the Collector. I guess if we see the Collector again, we know to ignore the ads and just go straight for him. Apparently. And it's another case where back row damage would have been good. 10% crit for 4 battles? Dude, that's cool as hell. Yeah, I think I like the Hellion actually. I think we can. I kind of want to grab all 3 of these, because we can.
Sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
A lawman and his faithful beast.
Okay. So let's pull from the queue.
And bloodshed.
We've got Lol ready. Nope. Or is that supposed to be Lordy? Or how should I pronounce that? Let me know. And we got apples and fruits. A classic favorite. Have him fight the barbarian madman. And then Happy Platypus. That's a cute name too. Whoa, too many peas. Fixed. All right, but regardless, we're not going to be bringing them. We're going to bring this veteran crew to our veteran dungeon. So let's get them some veteran improvements. Slurgi caught a fight appear on a path he had already traveled, and it was the first he had noticed, but not the first time it's happened. Felt like creating a good sense of foreboding. Yeah, it was a very memorable fight, that's for sure. All right, we need to get some deeds. We need to upgrade our gear to the next level. That feels extremely important. Yeah, because we're fully upgraded here. And I mean, I guess I could exchange resources for deeds, but The exchange rate seems bad. I'm gonna hold off on that. And we're gonna hold off on that upgrade. These ones are good. This is fine, though there's a piece of me that's thinking maybe battlefield medicine would be a good idea. Probably instead of the noxious blast, or maybe instead of plague grenade. The nice thing about having battlefield medicine here too is that we do have a heal that makes us bleed. Yeah, this will be our first veteran dungeon, yeah. I think I like that. So what would I replace? We're obviously keeping blinding... What's this called again? Blinding blast or something? I might get rid of the plague grenade. This one's less useful. Let's get battlefield medicine. Just a baby heal beggar? Sure. Oh, did I just get a sub? Did I miss it? You've a catastrophe. Thank you for the Twitch sub. Very much appreciated. Okay. So let's make sure to swap our skills. So these are still the ones we want here. We like these ones. And we're gonna swap the plague grenade for battlefield medicine. Wonderful. You want to get in on the dungeoning? Hell yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Join the crew. All right, and I think there's no other upgrades we're gonna bother doing. We're not gonna... Nothing to heal here. Weapons and armor is fully upgraded.
In time, you will know the
Okay.
tragic extent of my failings.
Let's rock and roll. All right, let's get our trinkets figured out. We'll get the rock gut sensor here and the stun stone. On our jester, we're gonna get the critical dice and let's do the swift cloak. Battlefield medicine to stop the weird reconstruction from killing people. Yeah, like actually. That's correct. This guy's like a teeny tiny bit squishy, and we don't really rely on him for damage, so maybe the tough ring is actually an okay thing to put here on Karskin. What's his trap disarm chance? Yeah, we're still gonna have the jester do it. Could also just do this. Make our heals bigger. Favorite class so far? I really like the Jester and Plague Doctor. We previously given him the Archer's Ring. I guess that's okay. I'm gonna do this because it's like, makes me feel just a little bit safer. And... Sure, we'll give him the Chirurgian's Charm. And then on Brewski, let's do a survival guide. No, let's do the Book of Intuition for sure. I like not getting surprised. And then we're gonna bring... maybe the Dodge Stone, actually? Not getting hit is also like, good. And if we're gonna be, we may as well do like a -1 speed thing. Let him just be last, we don't care. I think I like that better than the Health Stone. Okay. So now let's provision out. Oh, did I select the right one? Can I go back still? Okay, I can. Yeah, so we were doing a medium in the Weald. Okay. If this is your first green stage, isn't this yellow? Would a Gamba be good here? Sure. What should the Gamba be? Like, will we succeed in our quest or not? Let me know if that makes sense. As a Gamba, because I kind of lack the perspective. I'm assuming that's what it'll be. All right, yeah, sure. Start prediction. Will we succeed in this quest? Yes or no? You get, I don't know, 2 minutes. What's your goal for the run? Like the run? I'm trying to win. So that's unlikely. And I recognize that, but that's the what I'm shooting for. Could be 1, clear quest, 2, fall back and fall. Yeah, it could be those 3 things, but we're gonna keep it simple. So if anything, it's basically like, do I succeed at the quest or not? We're gonna roll with that. So what do we need for the Weald? We only know about needing a shovel and needing herbs. Herbs as a replacement for food. Still stands to reason that like herbs, anti-venom, I feel like makes sense. I'm not gonna bring extra holy water. I might not even bring the laudanum. I don't know. It seemed kind of useless. I won't bring one. May as well. We got to get our experimentation on. And if we drop stuff for treasure, that's okay. If we drop stuff for treasure, like that's totally fine. Well, let's bring extra torches if it's our first time in this kind of fight. Kind of dungeon or whatever. We're bringing a little bit of extra torch and food, I guess. 4th day, but I thought this was your 15th week. Time dilation, my friend. Okay, we're gonna go at it like this. Maybe 1 extra shovel? Fuck it, 1 extra shovel. All right, let's go. Your thoughts on provisions was, am I spent more than I get? But it's extremely hard to predict. Yeah. No keys, no balls. Oh no! Did I forget Did I forget keys?
Corruption has soaked the soil,
I did forget keys.
sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out.
Now I
this
can't get as
evil.
much treasure. Okay. Well, this looks like a fine overall arrangement. Oh.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Crate is empty. You forgot Alicia keys. Some people want it all. Okay, scouting. Alright, let's go towards our room battle with Curio. Shambler's Altar. The sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void? Oh no, the chat is very active. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, I obviously justified the volume of messages despite the lack of spoilers. This seems like probably there's a lot of reaction. Also, there was a story in one of the transcripts, maybe the Highwayman's or whatever. It mentions, because I made a joke about it, thrusting your torch into a hole that you shouldn't have. And I made a joke about it. And I think it resulted, at least in that Highwayman's story, of a near party wipe. Basically I think what happened in their story. The Shambler's Altar. Okay, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. Let's increase our resistances. I'm assuming this will trigger a fight. If this ends up just wasting multiple resources, I'm gonna be very sad. Oh, no, I wanna, hold on. Oh, I don't wanna ignore it. Shit, okay, well, hold on. I guess let's keep track of this. This is the Shambler's Altar. I wanted to just drink some. I guess you can do it in fight, right? Holy water does nothing. This can't be good.
Behold the infinite malignity
Surprised.
of the stars.
What color do I give this? 120% stun resist. The whole screen, it went black as pitch and the whole screen, oh no. Jodito Scarabos, thank you for the sub. What position can we do? Okay, we can do that anywhere, that's good. Can you hug him? I have a feeling he's gonna take care of that for us. Okay, this rearrangement sucks. I don't want to do finale now. Can I just run? Oh boy. I mean, we should, I don't know, fuck, I've got to learn what he does sometime, right? I guess. We got to rearrange the team. Let's weaken him. Okay, that seems important. And we'll go for the single target stun. Duress advancement. Oh no. Of course he made little guys. Yeah, we're gonna move forward with Brewski, I guess. Unless, what's our move on Karskin? Can he move? Is there a way of seeing that? How far they can move? Boy, should I use the bandage now? Yeah, probably, right? If we party wipe here, is it the end of round one? Yeah. This is really bad. Oh boy. So we're gonna use our other bandage. That's not a very good heal. So we can't, I mean, we literally can't stun him if our stun's 120%. I think that's how that works. So I guess we're just gonna do the Noxious Blood. I mean, oh my god. Boy, we can't. Oh no. This is really bad. So if we're relying on just a Jester crit, I'm wondering if I should just retreat now. Well, I guess I can stun. Oh boy, they have 70% stun resist. Let's see if we can shuffle him to push him back. Yeah, we can at least attack him now. Undulating withdraw.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
I see, so we're just gonna keep moving himself to the back.
A singular strike.
Judge the guilty. What are we doing? That's a good question.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Hopeless. Maybe I should just run now. Speed of 14. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the finale big enough. No, we're just going to run. I can do that? No.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
So much learning here, yeah. That was useless. All right, yeah, we gotta get out of here. I don't know if this will just, I mean, here's the deal. I think we've definitely lost. So I don't know if this is just always 100% of the time just gonna fail against this enemy. That might be, we are kind of not in a place where it feels like we can run. We're kind of in the middle of a giant black hole void. This might just always fail. We're just gonna keep trying to run. Oh, okay, we can run.
Lost, but the battle may yet be won.
All right. We're off to a rough start to this. All right, Shambler's Altar. You know, I marked that as a blue color. Oops. Oh no, I put nothing as a... Wait, what happened here? That becomes the red color. Let's rest.
A spark
Need a new color for that one?
is a goal without hope.
True. Screaming face emoji. Yeah, that one. Okay. Okay. It's been updated. Okay. Let's feast to heal up as much as we can. And then just do as much stress reduction. So Zealous Speech is gonna have to happen. Mockery, but then we'll do... Zealous Sigil. So this will be 9. Boy, I kind of want to do on... He got shambled? I feel like I shambled myself. I did thrust my torch into that hole. If you know what I mean. Shouldn't have. Yeah, so let's do Zealous Speech. We'll do Unshakable Leader as well as Mockery on him. Oh, wait. If afflicted, minus 15 stress. Oh, okay. This is afflicted, right? Does that mean if I'm afflicted? Or unless that's like 45. Oh, I wish I knew how this worked. Don't tell me. After you press the torch into the hole, was there a burning sensation? Yeah, when it went numb, that's when I knew it was bad. Boy, all right, I'm gonna learn something here. I wanna know if turn back time is 45? It feels like based on the name, turn back time, that I would maybe be able to like, if it's 45 or if it's 15. So if I do this one, right, so this is 3, 5, and then 2, 2, or 4. All right, let's try it. So he's at 165. I don't think I can draw any conclusion from that. Do you just fail at these abilities when you yourself? Okay, all right, well, all right, maybe we learned something there, I'm not sure. All right, Zealous Speech. I'm gonna do Unshakable Leader and Encourage on Karskin. That's right. Sit straight. Dignity is thy greatest weapon. An inevitable doom is coming for us. Make your peace. Great. Wonderful. Just how I wanted it.
Another
All right, at least we killed one.
cleansed from our lands.
No, no, not him. Good lord. Oh no.
And now
Oh my
the
God.
contest. Hold fast or expire. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. More dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
Oh, we can't run. We got ambushed. We can't run. My mouse is broken. This button's not working.
Another one falls.
Two Gang is very pleased with their choice. I can see why.
Be gone, fiend.
What do we learn about thrusting torches into gaping voids? We're gonna avoid that for a little while.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
That's it. That's 12 deaths. Oh no, he's not dead yet.
Executed with impunity.
Oh, look at all these treasures.
Brought low and driven into the mud. Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will come. Risk and reward. A siren's call to the enterprising stalker.
All right, I guess I may as well honor the prediction. Will Slurgi succeed in this quest? No!
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
$11 out of 12, huh? The hope in your heart should have made room for the points in your pocket. Yeah. What happens at 12? I'm assuming you just lose. When I selected the Abyssal campaign originally, it mentioned a death and time limit. So apparently the death limit is 12. Are you in that graveyard? No. You must have been dismissed. Sometimes, just like in Battle Brothers, you've got to take out the trash. Abyssal equals... Oh yeah, I keep saying Abyssal. Stygian, whatever. Oh, they get a new grave marker. I suppose if they're a veteran, they just get a better gravestone. We're still alive. We could still win this. We're gonna take it as far as we can. We're gonna take it as far as we can. We got these bounty hunters. Do I want them? I'm not actually sure. Oh, nope, no. Abominations and another highwayman. Abomination was confusing. Maybe I'll look at these skills again. You were trash. You got fired without even entering a dungeon. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Yeah. Oof. That was a rough one. And I think I've got like a bounty hunter specific trinket of some kind. I want to say. Or maybe I saw it as a quest reward and didn't take it. Yeah, I must not have taken it. This game goes pretty hard on the one more run psychological warfare. It does. I feel like this is good if you've got like a marking sort of thing. Like this seems good. If you're marking, but I'm like not, right? On very many of my dudes. Putting the torch there right at the start was a brave move. I mean, was it brave if I didn't know what would happen? I mean, I had a feeling of what would happen. Based on, you know, context clues. Oh, extra damage this time is cute. Something overconfidence. I don't know if you can really call it overconfidence when I'm... I mean, yeah, fair enough. I guess I had some context for what was going to happen. I don't think I like this bounty hunter. I don't know. I can run one. Do we still have access to like the low level ones? Yeah, we do. So we can still like do those. We just get less treasure. I love treasure. Ooh, heavy boots. That could be good, actually. I can, when you described the story, made fun of it, and then did it anyway. You know? That's fair. Oh, that's fun. Kill the wizened hag? Oh, this would be like a boss fight. Right? I think that's on my list. Defeat the wizened hag. And can we send level 2? We can. Okay. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Slurgi, would you start a new run today if you lost the campaign? Yeah, I think so. Now that we're at 11 of 12, it's starting to feel a little tougher. But I've got some ideas for things I would do different at the start of next run. I think we could get off to a much better start. So I guess I'm like kind of okay with dying. Clear, you should send your new recruits to the darkest dungeon. Genuinely curious, genuinely thinking about trying that. Hi, Slurgi. I've lurked some Battle Brothers streams before. Glad to see some Darkest Dungeon. Both of these games occupy a similar spot in your heart and brain. Good luck. Well, hey, thank you, Doomed Astronaut. Will this let me do this? I guess it will. Okay, we're basically just suiciding. I'm gonna start a new run, and let's just go into this and see what happens. We're just gonna walk into it. Still embark? We're not bringing anything. We'll bring some torches just to see if those work.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Press space or click to continue. Oh, do they gain stress just from... Wow. Kill one shuffling horror. Just one room.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Let's find some things to kill. Let's at least keep it well lit. Unless this is the darkest dungeon.
Wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Oh. Rapturous Cultist. A shockingly small amount of hit points, actually. If we're being honest, I sort of expected these numbers to be higher. Like 26? Like, does this almost seem borderline reasonable-ish? They do seem happy. Does this seem more reasonable than it should? I guess, you know what? Maybe I'm completely unable to kill them, now that I'm looking at it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Is there a trick here? Or are these like supposed to be warm-up fights to like... Is this confusing?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, believe me, there's no confidence at all. They can't have overconfidence when confidence is 0. I'm just confused by that. I mean, their resistances are high. We went into the darkest dungeon, sending the campaign off, yeah. What are we doing? You're dying, sir. Technically, I could stun him. Zero is still overconfident? I think that's true.
War can be healed, but never hidden.
Huh. Shellfish. Sudden shellfish allergy.
Paramount at any cost.
Is this where we get the sensor? Sensor of the diviner? I think so. The finger?
Dazed, reeling,
Finger?
about to break. Madness, our old friend. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. The match is struck. A blazing star is
Technically
born.
alive. Oh, these are... Oh, Ascended Brawler. They just have a new color palette. Okay. I've played enough, like, classic JRPGs that... Yeah, same skill. Cute.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Apparently I've seen one before, because I saw the stumbling scratch. Interesting. Huh. Abusive.
Frustration and fury.
And I'm curious if the campaign will just end the moment one person dies, or if it'll like let you finish the dungeon or whatever.
The ground quakes. A dizzying blow to body and
Heart
brain.
attack?
Injury and despondence set the stage
not yet.
for heroism or cowardice. This is no place for the
And does it
weak
just end?
or
It does.
foolhardy.
All right, the first tri-estate has ended. Okay. I feel like the second tri-estate is the run. 19 weeks, 12 dead heroes. But the nice thing about that, we're going to start a whole new queue. Okay. I'm going to use the restroom while people are able to join the queue, and we'll get the second tri-estate started. Oh, I guess I'm going to stop the recording and start a new one, just so I split up the videos. So I'm going to do that quick. Oh, did that not work?